She is walking with me from the house of red. I hear a child crying, foxes heading home.
Hi, it's Vika here and welcome to my channel. Let's talk Iceland. Iceland. Woo! I figure I'd share my 7-day adventure through Iceland with you. So, Iceland is an island in the North Atlantic Ocean and it's Europe's westernmost country. There we go. So, we started in Reykjavik, which is Iceland's capital and the northernmost capital in Europe, and we traveled up north Iceland's capital actually holds 2/3 of its population. I feel that people fall in love with Iceland because it's so rich, raw, and pristine. It's not like anywhere in the world. I had time to go in the summer, so I went in mid-June. The summer season lasts from mid-June to late August. If you're interested to go in the summer, don't get fooled though. You do need to bundle up. So, let me show you what to bring. I'd recommend to dress light, but not too light. So, wear layers. First thing first is a pair of mittens. A light jacket or raincoat / windbreaker for those ferry rides and windy fjords. Warm socks to keep your toes dry. A few thermal shorts. I like the 32 degrees heat. A vest. Little scarf. Hat. Swimsuit. And a warm sweater. And don't forget the hiking shoes. And for pants, thermal leggings are just fine. And last but not least, yourself. You'd be surprised that Iceland is relatively warm because of the Gulf Stream, which originates in the Gulf of Mexico and sends its warm waters up north to Iceland. I think I loved it so much because of how pristine, untouched, raw beauty there was to see everywhere you went, and so many surprises along the way, from lava fields to waterfalls to glaciers to volcanoes. It's like a magical fairyland. And because it's such a vast area of raw and rugged land, that's what kind of amazes you, that there are places in the world that are still left like that for you to see. One of my favorite things is the brisk fresh air that fills your nostrils. And then there's the air that smells like farts. Or rotten eggs if you wish, but more specifically sulfur. And that's because Iceland sits on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, so it is a hotspot for volcanoes and geothermal activity. So a large percent of the country actually runs on geothermal energy, naturally heated by volcanoes and hot springs. The worst would be when you were brushing your teeth and the stench of rotten eggs would just fill your nostrils, or when you were taking a shower. I think I took the shortest showers in Iceland. But it did leave my skin really soft. Even when we boiled water for tea or coffee, we'd have that after smell of the rotten eggs. On the other hand, do try the water from the faucets. It's some of the purest water you'll ever have. The Golden Circle is a day trip loop that you could do just out of Reykjavik with lots of beautiful sights to see. On my trip, I did do the Golden Circle, but I also took the ring road around the whole country. Iceland is one of the coolest places in the world, with one of the lowest crime rates. National snack is the hot dog, and hot springs year-round. What I love about the summertime is the midnight sun. It's a phenomenon where the sun never really sets, or if it does, it's only for 1 or 2 hours. There's always a sliver of light, so it makes driving around the country in 7 days really easy and convenient because you always have light. My favorite times were when we were driving into a little town 1 or 2 in the morning and people were still up in cafes, drinking coffee, kids on bikes, rolling down the street. You could drive hours upon hours, and when you do get to your place you're staying at, be sure to have a sleeping mask because it is light and bright out. So many diverse natural wonders. It will blow your mind. And the best part about it is that it's all in its natural surrounding. So unlike Yellowstone National Park, you could actually come up to some of the steam vents and warm yourself up and move right along. You go from rocky, flat, moon-like surfaces to rolling lava fields, waterfalls, volcanoes, fjords, glacier lagoons, diamond beaches. It's just mind-blowing. And because Iceland sits on the mid-Atlantic ridge, right between the Eurasian and American plates, it is actually moving apart, splitting the country into two. Icelanders are extremely friendly people, know English really well, and are tourist ready, so you could pick up your little maps or travel guide wherever you are. Everyone pays with a credit card, because coins get pretty heavy, but this is what they look like. Iceland uses the Icelandic krona, and it has some really cute coins with eagles, fire-breathing dragons, Vikings, and bulls on them. And favorite part are the animals on the back. So when you fly into Keflavik, head up to Reykjavik for a few hours, check out the church on the hill, the colorful town, cafes, and head on the road. You won't want to miss anything. So from Reykjavik, we went to some of the spots on the Golden Circle and then headed west. And it was also my first time experiencing and seeing what fjords are, which are inlets of water surrounded by really high cliffs. Iceland has around 109, 110 fjords, so it's tiny but mighty. Don't think it's so easy to drive around the whole island. You really need to hop from fjord to fjord. And with that, ferries come in handy. So the Golden Circle encompasses this area over here. So we flew into Keflavik and went up to Reykjavik, and then headed west all the way up to here, volcano. Took the ferry boat across, so we didn't have to drive through this fjord right here. And then from here we drove all the way to the westernmost part to see puffins. The west fjords of Iceland actually house some of the largest puffin colonies and seabird colonies in the world. And come up to Húsavík for whale watching, and down here for lots of geothermal activity. Up along the east coast to Vatnajökull, the largest glacier in Iceland, to the ice lagoon right here and the diamond beach. If you're interested in whale watching, check out the largest animals that have ever been known to exist, the blue whales. The most spectacular sights were definitely the glaciers and the glacial lagoons, where the ice broke off from the glacier and then the icebergs would float in the lagoon, and some would even dry up on the beach. One of the coolest beaches in the world would probably be the Diamond Beach near the ice lagoon, where the icebergs wash up on the black beach and are usually polished by the sea, so they're all shades of blue and transparent and crystal. 10% of Iceland is covered by glaciers, so if you have a guide, of course, a person who knows their glacier, so you have to know the glacier, because someone told me that the glacier can take, but it always gives back. So you don't want to be that person that's taken and then given back 100 years later when it recedes. So be sure to take a guide, and I actually have an awesome guide, so if you'd like to know name and info, you could write in the comment section and I'll let you know. And what's really unique about glaciers is that they're always on the move, so they're always crawling forwards like really slow rivers, so they tend to disform as they flow, and they could form cracks, crevices, and even ice caves that are really spectacular in the winter time. There's so many contrasts in Iceland, and I think that's what makes it so unique, that it's so different. It's really just a dream that you're in. Icelandic ponies are a nice sight, very friendly. You could come up to them, feed them a sugar cube. Icelandic sheep are also fun to watch. Icelanders really love their swimming, so pack a swimsuit or some trunks to take a dip in the hot springs. And at the end of your journey, don't forget to indulge in the world-renowned Blue Lagoon, where you can do facials every 5 minutes. It's just a place of many wonders, and I'd go back in a heartbeat. So, waiting for you, Iceland. Coming for you, Iceland. See you soon. I was thankfully prepared clothing-wise. I didn't really get too cold. My windbreaker really saved me, so that was good. I didn't bring a parka or anything, but if you'd want to be a little bit more comfortable, I think you should bring one. And I did get my Icelandic sweater, which actually keeps you so warm because it's made out of wool, and you could literally just wear this and not have to wear anything else. Icelanders also really love their licorice, black licorice specifically. You can't get really lost in Iceland because there's one main road, which is Highway 1 or Route 1. You'd only get lost if you're trying to find maybe your accommodation or off the beaten track, hiking, then you would lose yourself. But having the GPS coordinates of your destinations would really save you a lot of time. And if you love music, check out Asker and Of Monsters and Men. They are both from Iceland. I really hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like if you haven't already had. And let me know what you thought. See ya! Over and out. Much better. And I'll try to show as many videos and pictures as I can. Get on that Iceland craze for a magical experience.